First of all, that I would congratulate of the undertaking of such an important meeting today. And the Japan, currently taking the presidency of the G7, is committed to the keeping the climate and the environment in a solid manner, that both as a country and also that as the presidency of the G7. In this context, I would like to also share that the recent G7 ministerial meeting on the energy, environment and climate, we have also confirmed that the G7 is going to lead the helping the vulnerable countries through encouraging the various facilities, starting with the green, the climate fund and all the other existing mechanisms to let the donor countries to be more assertive on their the contribution. And Japan itself is also committed for the better environment. We are also especially working on the energy efficiency and effectivity, and that is also our own experience through our own history and could be applied to the other countries. Of course, this even goes to Bangladesh. I think you have to think two of items if you speak about the climate change and environment. On the one hand, the country, Bangladesh, is developing, so you're going to have more need to consume the energy, and but you have still big fields to match your the energy needs, so that there is a series of rehabilitation and new construction expected for attain the energy resources. There you have the chances to apply for more renewable energies and energy effective and the environmentally friendly existing energy generation systems, so that you are going to match in a gradual manner but steadily to your goal, very ambitious but still very aspirating the goal 2040, as you mentioned. I can generally say that the energy generation is very much bound to the location and your own geographical the conditions. So the Bangladesh, on the one hand, is everybody knows that one of the most the populated area and also that you have also some possibility but some restrictions on all these the new technology, and also that the renewable energy to apply. So it should be started with the testing, if that kind of possibility is capable in this country, that many of people are doing, starting with the test cases or the small scale projects to test if this is going to be applicable for entire country. But as I said, that if you think only the renewable energy, that is not going to match to your demand. And there is a need to see that what is the best energy mix to your country at the same time.
It's a great question. Well, first of all, it's great to be here. My name's Matt Cannell. I'm the Acting British High Commissioner here in Dhaka, and it's great to be at the CPD event. I mean, climate change, as everyone is probably aware, is one of the UK's top foreign policy and domestic policy issues. We've been long-standing partners and funders of the ICF, spending nearly 12 billion in the ICF and 3 billion going specifically into nature solutions. So we have a lot of experience and also a strong partnership with Bangladesh. I mean, we see sort of Bangladesh as one of our main frontline partners in the fight on climate change. As you'll be aware, we signed a new climate accord, which sets out how we will work with Bangladesh both through our bilateral programming, but also sharing our technical expertise and knowledge. For example, our evidence base that we've developed out of the UK Climate Change Committee, and also other institutions in the UK sharing expertise and knowledge to help access climate finance. So it's a really, really, really important question, as Bangladesh has its aspirations to, it will be a fully graduated LDC by 2026, and aspirations to become a upper middle income country by 2031. Energy security is going to become even more important. We're doing a lot of work at the moment around how Bangladesh can access climate finance. So out of COP27, this new Access to Climate Finance Task Force was developed, and the UK is playing a lead role to help countries like Bangladesh being clear on how they can access the different funds. One thing I think that is really important to mention is Bangladesh's own initiatives. As you'll be aware, it's recently agreed a new IMF programme, which includes the Resilience and Sustainability Trust, which allows Bangladesh to access significant levels of finance to start to create the institutions and systems to address the climate finance needs. And then the last thing I'd say is in bringing in the private sector. We all know that climate finance is not going to be just a public resource, and I think early engagement, particularly with the private sector across Bangladesh, is going to be part of the solution as well. And we're happy to share our experience in how we've done that in the UK.
I think energy security is the backbone of all economies. Without energy security, there can't be any kind of development. And if we rely on fossil fuels, it means relying on something we don't have under control due to the need to import them in many cases, and particularly in the case of Bangladesh to a large extent, as well as to be dependent on volatile prices, which are a heavy burden for the national budget and for the foreign currency reserves, which are dwindling in Bangladesh. First of all, Germany has agreed upon with the government of Bangladesh to support the development of renewable energies by its development cooperation. As part of the European Union, altogether we are currently providing, as a Team Europe Green Energy Transition, more than €1 billion for this purpose. And there's more to come. We are planning to negotiate in the next year with the government to step up the funds coming from Germany for this purpose. With regards to the particular aspect of patents, I think this is something which is worth considering further, and we are interested to hear about concrete suggestions, good experiences, which could be used as a model to build up a system which is really feasible and also coherent with the interests which are there also to for the innovative companies which have invested in developing these solutions.